Dang it. I tried to go live on a different device today. Can y'all see this? Oh, it's sideways. Dang it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Dang it. This is not going to work this way. I tried to go live on a different device, thinking that I was going to be able to go a different way.
Into victims, her testimony. We are going to get into Jane Doe's testimony. I do want to say this because I've said it a lot. Baby, we are not for doxing anyone on this channel. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I will turn the chat off if anybody even tries to guess who Jane Doe is. I've said it once and I've said it again. She was never a public-facing girlfriend. No one knows who she is, which is why you guys will be gagged, because if you actually saw who she is, nobody would actually know. She is not a public-facing girlfriend, but even on that, I can't have guessing on my channel due to the judge's orders. So, as much as I love you guys, if you try to put it in a super chat, your guess, I will have to block you. If you are in the chat guessing who the victim is, I will have to block you. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter who it is, because she is telling us her tea already.
Hey, Willie Spencer.
You guys, so much happened in the courtroom. Let's get into it.
Dang it.
What is the showdown? Baby, when I say, let me just say this, right? When I say the prosecution did this thing, ask any legal expert. They got him. They got him. They got him. They got Diddy. Now, hear me out when I say this, right? In order to get Diddy, you need a season of Taken. For sex trafficking, I think you just need one count. For RICO, you just need 2 predicate acts. Predicate acts. Predicate acts are 2 criminal acts. It could be arson. It could be bribery. It could be robbery. It could be kidnapping. Could be sex trafficking. One person is enough. Low-key, Cassie proved the sex trafficking and the RICO with Kid Cudi and Capricorn Clark. Victim, what did she prove? She is also another count of sex trafficking, but let's talk about those RICO predicate acts. She proves the drug, a smuggling, handling, what do you call it? Whatever it does. Now let's get into this, right? Listen. Listen.
I'm not going to be able to do this.
Yeah, I agree. Sorry. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this. Let me pull out my notes. Yes, I will be in the courtroom bright and early on Monday. Don't forget to catch me on I filmed something very special today.
Hey, Willie Spencer.
Publix 11. Make sure that Dissecting Diddy, I am giving correspondence on there. ABC Live. Shout out to ABC. You know the link is in the bio. Let's also not forget Nightline. So ABC Live, Burden of Proof. Yes. Nightline. Why can't I talk? Nightline is in there. Also, don't forget, if you guys are fans of Nancy Grace, make sure you guys tune in Monday.
I really am not, but I will for Tisa.
Okay, y'all. Let me get to this, all right? But I do really want to thank you guys. Let's get into what actually happened in court. It was a super. Listen. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all can say that girl was working. Y'all can say whatever. All I heard was Rico, Rico, Rico. Even when he said that they were literally using her as a mule. What? First of all, I do want to say this. Jamie had something very, very good to say. Also, is B in the chat? If she is, B, let me know where you are. B, say something in the chat so I can upgrade your mod stuff. I finally found out how to do it. Yes, y'all. And I have a few other special projects actually to happen too. So it's gonna be good, okay? It is going to be really, really good. I do want to actually say this, right? Listen, I do listen. Oh, thank you. Who said they've been promoting me? Michelle Fleur. You said yes. I've been promoting you on and Nancy Grace. Hold on 1 second. Let me switch this chat to 1 second. 1 second.
Can y'all still see? Dang it.
Okay, so hold on. Let me just really quick. I'm going to have to put this on subscribers only, just really, really quickly, so my mods can get rid of all the Diddy trolls. And it's only going to be a few minutes. You just subscribe. You can unsubscribe. It only has to be for a second. But I just need this to be on a few Diddy things.
Okay, good.
Right? We need this to be on a few Diddy things. And I just need to upgrade. I need to change the chat to subscribers only. How would I do? Sorry, y'all. We're about to get into this. I swear to God, I took good notes. I'll be in the courtroom bright and early on Monday, and we can actually get into this.
Hey,
all right?
Harry Bear.
So,
Hey,
who's
plus
ready
size
to
Betty.
hear what happened in the courtroom? And when I say you guys will be gagged, you guys will be gagged. Listen.
At Sweet Bee Organics, we believe in the power of nature's ingredients to nurture your body and soul. Unlike conventional...
You know, there was also a special appearance in the courtroom. Now, this is some inside tea that only people in the actual courtroom can tell you. Do you know who came in and sat there quietly and was observing victims' testimony? Do you know who that was? Cassie, lawyer, was it? Now, here's the thing. Victim, right? She's not suing Diddy at all civilly, okay? Criminal, that's what the state. She never went after for money. She's not suing him civilly. She's not doing this. But I found it very, very, very interesting, right?
It got deep today, y'all.
Douglas Wigder came in during Jane Doe's testimony. Douglas Wigder came in to Jane Doe's testimony, right? Listen. Okay, you know what? Anyway, Douglas Wigder, right, came into the court and was listening really, 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 really closely to everything that Jane Doe was saying. I'm saying this once and I'm saying this twice, and this is the last time I say this on chat. We are not talking about Jane Doe. We're not talking about her name, who she is, or whatever. I don't even want any side talk about that in the chat. I'm going to tell my moderators to block and kick out anyone that even mentions that. It does not matter who her name is. It does not matter who she is. And I don't want any side conversations about who said what, whatever. I love y'all. Please don't make me kick y'all out the house. Please, I love y'all. But whoever wants to be involved in something messy, please go over to another channel where they want to be messy. There's a million of them. We are literally trying to get into the facts of this court case, okay? Now, with that said, let's get into this. I'm just trying to put the chat on subscribers only. Why can't I do this? What is going on with YouTube? Did they change the system? Okay, I think I got it. Hold on. I'm going to put the chat on subscribers only, just for my mods to actually get a hold of the thing. Because, baby, the Diddy bots are out in full effing force. They are out in full effing force. Also, let me see if I can find B. B, where are you at? Post the chat. Is B here? I need B because I want to. Where's B at? I need B because I want to upgrade. Okay, so there was a shit. Are y'all in the house? Okay, let's get into this, right? I'm about to cut these first 5 minutes out because I'm trying to do something, right? Where is B? Let's see. Okay. I don't see B, but she's gonna post soon. Whenever I see B, that's when I'm going to actually give her, like, make her a moderator, but I don't see her right now. Let me know if y'all see B in the chat. All right, B, you're the only person I want to spam the chat. Okay, so let's get into this, right? Because there was so much tea spilled. You know what the interesting thing about this is, right? Victim, okay? Jeannie, right? She literally only just started getting her rent paid from Diddy in 2023. Prior to that, she did not get her rent paid at all. So they can't even say that she was doing it to be money grubbing. She literally was doing all this stuff off of the strength that she loved this man. I know. That's what I said. So let's get into this, shall we? All right. Now, where does it start? Again, Diddy might be looking at another lawsuit. Again, Jane Doe does not have a civil lawsuit. But why was Douglas Wiggler coming in just oh so quiet, watching the proceedings? He said, okay, right? Hold on, let me make the chat subs. It is subs only. Okay. Anyway, Douglas Wiggler came into the courtroom. I said, is he trying to represent victim number 2? Is he like, Jeannie, come over here. I can take you. Is he sitting there saying, ooh, this is a travesty? Diddy might, listen, that house on Star Island, those kids actually might lose it. And they might actually be living at the Greyhound station. Because I know one thing, when I see Douglas, and again, he's not representing Jane Doe, but when I see Douglas Wiggler around, baby, somebody is 100% going broke. Unless Douglas was there on some business about Cassie, but he didn't address the court. He literally was just observing and watching everything and listening to victim 2's testimony. All right, and listening to victim 2's testimony. I said, okay, let's get into this, all right? Anyway, right, they literally were trying to get text messages thrown out. And also, here's the thing. So Jeannie, that's victim 2, she literally was, yes, that's my name for her. Jeannie, victim 2, and no, she is not a public-facing person. Nobody has ever seen her, okay? She literally was, she had notes. So while all this was going on, she would make notes
I'm
about
gonna have
how
to come
she
back,
felt and how Sean made her feel, right? And she still has
I can't
those
sit
notes.
this up.
So the what is it? The defense was fighting to get those notes.
I can't sit this up
because they're like, it's hearsay, it's upon hearsay. And you know, Mark Agnifilo had the nerve to stand up and been like this. Hold on. Your Honor. I see Mark Agnifilo hit his, Your Honor. He was like, Your Honor. And listen, Judge Aaron was like, yes, counselor. And he was like, he had the nerve to sit there and say, the prosecution is trying to use these notes to prove sex trafficking by fraud. The prosecution looked like they were like, is he okay? Are you okay? Judge Aaron was like, by fraud. Yes, Your Honor, by fraud. If you guys don't know, fraud is one of the ways you can prove sex trafficking. It's by force, fraud, or coercion. You're
can't
trying
sit
to say
this
it's
up.
illegal for them to prove that you use fraud, which is a way that you can use to prove sex trafficking. What was the fraud? Now here's the thing. Between real life, people that are, oh God, here's the thing. Between people that are okay with, I ran in here. I had a special meeting today, but I ran in here straight from the court.
Okay, bye.
Also, just to let you guys know, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday of all next week, the judges said that the court is staying later. He was giving us a favor and letting us leave at 3 o'clock every single day, right? He was doing a favor and letting us
but I gotta hold it.
Hold on. He was doing us a
I
favor
can't
and
sit it
letting us
up.
leave at 3
By
o'clock.
itself.
But now because Jane has a limit to what she can, Jane
Like I
has a
can with
limit
my phone.
to what she can, hold on, you guys. I'm going to go subscribers only just for a minute, and then you guys can all chat. Just give me a second, right? But anyway, they were saying that, by fraud. Sorry about that, right? So anyway, they were saying that, oh my God, that's not true. That's not true. You did this by fraud. You did this by fraud. Hello? Are you okay? Do you not know? Do you not know that at the end of the day, that's one of the ways you prove sex trafficking? What are you guys on? What have you guys proven? Can you stop it? Sorry. Sorry, guys. In any case, they have not proven the fraud. That's what the Mark Agnifilio was trying to say. But at the end of the day, the issue actually was that Mark Agnifilio thinks it's unfair that they are trying to prove sex trafficking through fraud, even though that is a type of sex trafficking. And he thinks they should only prove it through force or coercion. I am tired of Mark Agnifilio. I am tired of him. We know. Now, here's the thing. Between regular abusive and not so regular abusive, okay? Everybody seems to actually think that Diddy promising Jeannie that she would do this for her, do that for her, do this, do that. They somehow think that that's just him being a player. No, that is fraud. If Jeannie is like, you promised me that if I did this freak off, I could do this. You promised me if I did this freak off, you would do this. Now, you want some real tea?
I'll be back, y'all. I got to go back on a different device.
Because